Time now for your weather on the 4s.
And good morning, Utah. Time for your weather on the 4s. Time is currently 5:44 here on this Monday morning. And as we begin on this Monday morning, our weather headlines include plenty of warmth for today. Just keep in mind, you're probably going to want at least a sweater as you're heading out the door this morning. In a few spots, definitely going to want the jacket. But temperatures this afternoon will be well above average, and we'll be looking at dry skies for now. But tomorrow, a cold front will be arriving, and that's going to bring us a potential for some wet weather, mainly in northern Utah into tomorrow. And then by Wednesday morning, there's a chance that we could see our first freeze in Salt Lake City. So we're already well behind schedule when it comes to that, but looking like a pretty good chance that by Wednesday morning it is going to be cold outside. But let's go ahead and look at the bigger picture of things. We have a high pressure sitting down to our southeast. Our winds today, they're mainly going to be out of the south. So temperatures today in Salt Lake City are going to be about 15 to 20 degrees above average, and really won't be that far away from the record high. But if you look off to the Pacific Northwest, there is a low pressure and cold front that are scheduled to arrive into tomorrow, and that's why we're going to see some pretty big changes and a very drastic temperature swing within the next 72 hours. But up in the meantime, here's the view from Park City Mountain, where that is just a beautiful start to the morning. There's still a little bit of snow when you get up into the very top of Park City Mountain, but after this past weekend and after today, we have definitely seen a good amount of snow melt. But down in Bryce Canyon, a quiet start to the morning. And if you're heading down to Bryce Canyon, will be a perfect day to go for a hike. But as I mentioned, temperatures, they are definitely on the cooler side of things this morning, with a temperature sitting at 34 degrees in Logan, 45 degrees in Ogden, 44 degrees in Salt Lake City, 36 degrees in Provo, and 44 degrees in St. George. And our daytime highs today, we'll see a daytime high of 69 degrees in Salt Lake City. So that's well above our seasonal average. 66 degrees in Delta. And as you travel farther south, temperatures are going to be above average, but not quite the magnitude they are going to be in northern Utah. And for perspective, the average high for today in Salt Lake City, 51. We're going to be well above that for today. But as we begin our watching your weather for you, today we had dry skies and temperatures well above seasonal averages, but tomorrow morning a cold front will be arriving. And this will bring us the chance for some wet weather, mainly in central and in northern Utah, where we'll be getting high elevation snow and definitely valley rain. But it's going to be scattered in nature, so not everybody in northern Utah will see wet weather, but that chance will at least be there. Then by tomorrow afternoon, that moisture moves away to the east. Winds are going to start to switch out of the northwest, and it's going to be turning significantly colder once we get into midweek. And by the time we wake up on Wednesday morning, could very well be below the freezing mark in Salt Lake City. But for St. George, we get middle 70s today, lower 70s tomorrow with a little bit more cloud coverage, while we stay on the dry side with temperatures dialing back to the middle 60s. Heading into Wednesday. On the Wasatch Front, it's middle to upper 60s today. A few spots likely going to be getting into the lower 70s, or at least that chance does exist for today. AM showers tomorrow with only a daytime high of 55 degrees, going to be breezy. Then on Wednesday, we start off at temperature at 30 degrees and we'll only climb to 42. So it's going to be a big change by the time we get into your Wednesday.